Hello, friend. Today, we're going to look at a very spooky place in this country. We're going to look at one of the most cursed places on earth. Some people say it is not just a place, but a curse that follows a person for his whole life. This story comes from Pennsylvania. It's a small town called Hollow Creek. The name may sound nice, but there's nothing good about this place. In 1948, they made a movie. It was a horror movie called The Curse of Hollow Creek. You can't make up a name like that. And since then, people have said this place is cursed. In the movie, there's a little boy. He accidentally kills his father. Then he runs away into the forest. After that, strange things start happening to him. Animals attack him. Trees fall on him. And even rocks fall from the sky. When he finally dies, he becomes one with nature. The movie ended up being a classic, but nobody knows why. People say it's because this place is cursed. One day, I decided I had to see this place for myself. I grabbed my camera and I went to find a cursed town. Now, here's something weird. They never showed the face of the killer in the movie. So who was the guy in the movie? What was he doing killing people? Who was he? Who was he? Why did he do that? Well, after watching the movie, I think I know the answer to that question. But maybe that's what makes it a great movie. Anyway, let's go to the forest and find out if there really is a curse on this place. Let's go. As soon as I arrived in the town, I knew something was wrong. First of all, it was way colder than it should be for the time of year. But the strangest thing was that I was the only car in the parking lot. Normally, there are tons of cars parked here. There were a few other people around, but they quickly got in their cars and drove away. Maybe this is just a small town and they don't like outsiders, but I'm starting to think it's something more. I started walking toward the trailhead where the movie began. This is the place where the killer came out of the woods. There's a sign right here that says, "Beware of falling rocks." If this is what happened in the movie, maybe it's also real life. I looked around and I saw a rock the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. I didn't want to test it, so I walked under the trees. Just then, a big branch fell right where I was standing a second before. I shivered and I continued walking down the path. Now, in the movie, they never explained how the killer died. They just showed him becoming one with nature. I think that means he turned into a tree or a rock or something like that. I don't know. Look, a tree. Do you think the killer is this tree? Maybe he was right. Something bad happened to him and now he's stuck here forever. I kept walking deeper and deeper into the woods. I started hearing strange sounds. It sounded like someone was following me. I couldn't see anything though. All I saw were trees. And trees, and trees, and... Okay, I admit it. This place gives me the creeps. I thought about turning back, but then I saw the perfect camping spot. I decided to stay the night here. I set up my tent and I lit a fire. I tried to keep busy, but I could hear the wind and the trees swaying. It sounded like screams in the forest. I mean, I didn't sleep at all. Every time I closed my eyes, I imagined the killer coming out of the tree, and every time I heard a noise, I thought it was him. Then in the morning, I checked my camera. This is what I saw. Wow! I didn't see this when I took the picture. It looks like some kind of demon, doesn't it? That's pretty freaky. Okay, now, I've seen enough. I packed up my stuff and I left as fast as I could. When I watched the movie, I didn't understand why so many scary things happened to the boy. But now, I think I know. Maybe this isn't just a cursed town. Maybe it's a cursed forest. I mean, maybe the killer isn't even from here. Maybe he's from here. And when he died, he became part of the forest. Now, no matter what happened, he's stuck here forever. And if anyone goes into the forest, he tries to kill them. Maybe that's why so many hikers die in the woods every year. They're simply unlucky. Or maybe they're not. Do you believe me now? Do you think this forest is cursed? Look, I don't care what anyone says. This forest is dangerous. And I don't want to go back. Now, the last time I told this story, I got some interesting comments. Here's one comment. Someone wrote, You didn't bring a gun, did you? Listen, I'm not going back there to find out. Okay, now, another person wrote, maybe you should have burned that tree. That's what I was thinking. But I didn't want to burn down an entire forest. I don't know what kind of curse this place has, but I'm sure it'll find you if you try to mess with it. That's exactly what I think. I'm not going back there again. Not ever. By the way, there's a legend about this forest. They say if you walk for 7 days straight, you will die. But if you walk for 14 days, you will become immortal. Sounds pretty stupid to me. I have no intention of finding out. Some people don't believe me when I tell them about this place. They say I made the whole thing up. Well, I've got proof. Here's an old newspaper article about this place. It's from 1976, and it's about a hiker who disappeared here. She's never been found. Her name was Almaru. She loved hiking in the woods, but she never came back from this hike. Now, this story gets weirder. Another woman went missing in the same woods. Her name was Mary. She went missing in 2003. She was pregnant at the time. When they found her car, they also found her baby, but they never found her body. And what does this headline say? Body may never be I mean, how can they know that unless they find her? And that's exactly what I'm saying. This place is cursed. Here's another headline. Man found dead near cliff. These woods are dangerous. There's no other way to say it. I don't want to scare you, but these woods are not safe. There are parts of this forest that are unmarked. There are some parts of America that aren't even marked on maps. This is one of them. Here's a fun fact. Did you know there's a place in England that's also cursed? It's called Hollow Creek. And guess what? It's also a small town. It's like this curse follows you. If you go there, you're cursed. It's crazy. So remember, if you're hiking anywhere, be careful. You never know what might be waiting for you. I don't want to go back and find out. So that's it. Don't go to the cursed town of Hollow Creek. Bye.